Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. I am the greatest, I said that even before I knew I was. I'm so fast that last night I turned off the light switch in my hotel room and was in bed before the room was dark. Friendship is not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. The man who has no imagination has no wings. A man who views the world the same at 50 as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. Only a man who knows what it is like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with the extra ounce of power it takes to win. When the match is even, it's lack of faith that makes people afraid of meeting challenges, and I believed in myself. Rivers, ponds, lakes, and streams, they all have different names, but they all contain water, just as religions do. They all contain truths. I don't have to be what you want me to be. My principles are more important than the money or my title. I'm not the greatest, I'm the double greatest. Not only do I knock him out, I pick the round. Hating people because of their color is wrong, and it doesn't matter which color you hate. It's just plain wrong. Allah is the Arabic term for God. Stand up for God, fight for God, work for God, and do the right thing and go the right way. Things will end up in your corner. I wish people would love everybody else the way they love me. It would be a better world. No intelligent black man or black woman in his or her right black mind wants white boys and white girls coming to their homes to marry their black sons and daughters. I said I was the greatest. I never said I was the smartest. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief, and once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. If you even dream of beating me, you'd better wake up and apologize. I believe in the religion of Islam. I believe in Allah and peace. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am. If you lose a big fight, it will worry you all of your life. It will plague you until you get your revenge. My only fault is that I don't realize how great I really am. Life is uncertain. People can get hurt or die in accidents. Just like in fighting, some get hurt or die, but you shouldn't think it will happen to you. Wars of nations are fought to change maps, but wars of poverty are fought to map change. I'm the greatest thing that ever lived. I'm the king of the world. I'm a bad man. I'm the prettiest thing that ever lived. Go up in an airplane, go high enough, and it's like we don't even exist. I've made my share of mistakes along the way, but if I have changed even one life for the better, I haven't lived in vain. I'm just hoping that people understand that Islam is peace and not violence. I figured that if I said it enough, I would convince the world that I really was the greatest. Boxing is a lot of white men watching two black men beat each other up. The word Islam means peace. The word Muslim means one who surrenders to God, but the press makes us seem like haters. No boxer in the history of boxing has had Parkinson's. There's no injury in my brain that suggests that the illness came from boxing. White people just don't want their slaves to be free. That's the whole thing. All black Americans have slave names. They have white names, names that the slave master has given to them. God tries you in certain ways. Some people are rich, and they believe in God. They lose the money, things get hard. They get weak and quit going to church, quit serving God like they did. To make America the greatest is my goal, so I beat the Russian and I beat the Pole, and for the USA won the medal of gold. The Greeks said, "You're better than the Cassius of old." There are no pleasures in a fight, but some of my fights have been a pleasure to win. You can't keep your mind on fighting. When you're thinking about a woman, you can't keep your concentration. You feel like sleeping all the time. I wanted to use my fame and this face that everyone knows so well to help uplift and inspire people around the world. I give thanks to God and to all the people in the UK who have supported me over the years. Ever since I first came here in 1963 to fight Henry Cooper, I have loved the people of England. Terrorists are not following Islam, killing people and blowing up people and dropping bombs in places, and all this is not the way to spread the word of Islam. So people realize now that all Muslims are not terrorists. Thanks for watching.